Nice. Today is a good day. I'm actually surprised AMD was up this much. Pre-market. I didn't even check pre-market until like 10 minutes ago. It's always funny, you check pre-market like every morning just to see how your stock's doing. It's always flat or down slightly, whatever. And it's like the mornings that you never check it, like the mornings that you don't check it, it's up like over 1% or 2% in pre-market, and it's kind of like a surprise. It's like waking up to Christmas. We're sitting good now. I think this position's the highest it's been. I don't think it's been past like 330%, so this is looking really good. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. I'm going to move my mic actually, but I just got a new microphone yesterday, and still trying to like figure out like the best spot for it. Maybe I could put it right there. I think I need a bigger desk. I'm running out of room. Hey Gary, thanks man. Yeah, I know the mic, you guys can hear me, but like it's kind of echoey. Like in my room, in my office, it's a little echoey down here. So maybe I need like a carpet or something on the walls to reduce the echo. But I was sick of my old mic with my headset. It was like too close to my mouth, and it was a little too personal, in my opinion. You could hear just about anything from my mouth, which is a little annoying in my opinion. So thought I would upgrade and get a new microphone. Plus it was Black Friday, so I got a good deal on one. I got a Blue Yeti for like $80. It was like 35% off on Amazon. So if you're looking for a new mic, I think the sale's still up. Alright, let's check the charts here. Alright, so we're about to make new local highs on AMD. I thought I'd jump onto a morning stream. I know a lot of people are trading right now and looking at the stock market. It's a very active time for the stock market, so I thought I'd just hop on right now. Have a little bit of downtime, so. But yeah, this is looking good. Nice gap up in the morning. So this is a morning gapper. Looks like the high is 124.76 local, and we're about to break that in a couple cents, and we broke it. There we go. So now we're, right, did we break it? Yeah, so we're going higher. Let's check our position here. This position is really starting to take off now. We're almost at $5,000 profit for the month. 350% gain. Not bad. Not a bad month at all. AMD. Gotta love it. And let's check LLY. I'm going to be entering this trade tomorrow. So I'm going to be closing out the AMD trade tomorrow. We'll see if AMD hits $5,000 profit. But we'll be closing this out tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. AMD's going to start underperforming, in my opinion, going into December. It had a great run. Let's measure this, actually. Well, I don't even have to measure it. I could just look at a monthly chart to see where we are. We're up 26.83% this month. So, big up move for AMD in November. And November is typically a very strong month for the market overall. So let me get rid of these volume candles. And I guess we can get rid of that too. I don't like many indicators on my chart. I don't really believe in indicators that much. I kind of just take them with a very big grain of salt. Because, yeah, when I first started trading, I tried using indicators and building strategies using indicators, and I just never found any luck with them. So I've found a lot more luck, a lot more success using statistics and math. So yeah, AMD's up 27% for the month. Eli Lilly, I'm really starting to look at this one because I'm going to be getting into this soon. It's funny, it's been coming down a little bit, which is what I want to happen. You know, I like to buy at a lower price, so hopefully LLY doesn't jump up like crazy between now and tomorrow. So yeah. NVIDIA has been underperforming, especially against AMD. AMD's been outperforming NVIDIA, so that's been like a kind of newish trend this month. Usually NVIDIA is leading AMD, but not this time. Not this time around, so. And LLY, I was hoping to, when I enter the trade, it's below 600. I want to enter below that psychological level of $600. Because I'll get a cheap price, get a cheap option. Well, technically not a cheap option, but get into an option at a lower price, and then, if we break that 600 level with December seasonality at play. For LLY, we go up 75% of the time. I mean, and this thing's looking like it's coiling up too. So, I think this is going to be a good trade. One could argue this is a rising wedge. So you could say this is a bearish pattern, but I don't really put too much emphasis on technical analysis. If it were so great, everyone would be becoming millionaires left and right. Which seems like most of YouTube traders push patterns and all that stuff. And, well, I don't think they're really making that much money, if you had to ask me. I'm sure there's someone out there making money, but maybe off of courses. So, is anyone trading today, or you guys all swing traders? Any scalping, day trading? I used to do that stuff for like the past 6 months. Well, I really stopped any sort of day trading or scalping in January of 2023. So pretty much, it's been almost a year. And then I just went back to the drawing boards and developed my own strategy. And took up swing trading because I just do too many things to day trade. Even streaming right now, I'll probably have to mute myself every couple times for other related work task. I have other things to do, so I can't sit here and click buttons. I work full time, I go to grad school, friends, family, girlfriend, trading. It goes on and on. Working out. It's a busy schedule, so I really can't be sitting here. Alright, let's check this. Oh my god. You look at this, I look at this again and again, and it just keeps going higher. I should put up the chart. Let's do this. Let's put up the chart here. I want to show my account that it's real, especially to the new viewers. Let's do that. So you can see my profit and loss below, and we can look at the charts at the same time, and you can still see my account is real at the top. So there we go. Alrighty, did I finish this? I did. Let's close this out. So yeah, I posted the Eli Lilly trade video yesterday or last night. So that will... I'll further explain that. I'm going to post another video tomorrow on closing out this trade for AMD. I'm not even on the right options chain here. Hold on. I mean, this position is so deep in the money, I have to expand the strike range to like 50 to even see it right here. Not a bad spread. Okay. It's actually pretty tight up here, so that's good. AMD is definitely breaking out today. It's looking good. I really thought we would hit all-time highs before the month end, but I think I was asking for a little too much. But it looks like we're actually going for it now. We consolidated for a few days here, and now we just broke out. So NVIDIA is finding resistance or finding support too. Looks like it wants to turn up. Let's see what the rest of the market's doing. SPY. SPY. Are we making new highs? Close. I think the Qs are close too. So very close to going back into new all-time highs for the Qs and the SPY. Getting close. Throw up a 5-minute chart on AMD. I know some of you guys like the lower time frame stuff. I've been like trying to formulate an idea or somehow some sort of strategy to use. So like I swing trade seasonality already. So I enter at the beginning of the month and sell at the end of the month. I wanted to figure out a way or just test ideas because I used to be a day trader. But if there could be a way where I take advantage of that monthly seasonality at a daily level. So basically, if I know AMD is going up for the month of November, could I figure out a way to build a strategy using technical analysis with statistical edge, apply that a technical analysis to a seasonality and, do like day trades with it. I don't know. I just don't know what I would pick though. As far as like the instrument, should I trade shares or trade options? Which day trading options or scalping options are like, it's really hard because you're dealing with theta. Putting a credit spread on Southern Company this month. I like Eli Lilly for this month also, but I only need to put up $100 collateral for Southern Company versus $250 for a put credit spread. Have a very small trading account. Yeah. A put credit spread works. Just be careful of, getting assigned, especially with a stock. If you gotta remember when you sell an option, your biggest risk is getting assigned 100 shares. To put up 100 shares of collateral if the trade goes against you or if you get assigned. So just be careful with that. I've seen people get hurt doing that before. So, Southern Company. I feel like we spoke about this one last time. Yeah, SO. Let's go. That's got a good win rate for December. That looks good. Let's check Southern Company's spread, and I feel like I checked this before, but we'll go over it again. I don't mind going over things. Good IV right off the bat. Low IV. What is the market cap on this stock? $77 billion. What is this, oil? Oh, electricity, okay. Oh no, company gas, alright. So energy. I guess this would be electric utilities. Only thing I noticed right away is how if this trade goes against you, you're gonna lose money quick. But so like if you were gonna enter a put, okay, so you're doing a put credit spread, right? So the only problem with a put credit spread on this stock is the implied volatility. Okay, like where are you going on the delta? Yeah, so like if it goes against you, like close it out. I think it's Tasty Trade that has like a strategy. So basically, they close out their trade. Like they'll enter at like, you may know this already, but they enter at like a 50 or 45, and then they'll hold the credit spread for like until 21 DTE. They close the trade at 21 DTE no matter what. Because like the closer you get to 0 DTE, the higher chance of you getting assigned. There's a higher risk of getting assignment when you're selling an option. So if you stay above that 21 DTE, you're more than likely not going to have to worry about assignment. The only thing I will say about this is, what are you putting up $100 of collateral? Are you sure you're doing $100? Because this is... I'm only seeing... Well, I guess you're going with a weekly, right? Okay, I see. Upper bound 67, lower bound 66, January 19th. So, yeah, if you go with the January 19th put credit spread, I guess you're risking $250 risk. Because these are 2.5 point spreads on the strikes. It's a little bit wider. I like spreads. The IDS spreads are great, and they have a good win rate, but the risk to reward on a spread isn't there. You're kind of just capped to the amount you can win. I mean, it's a good thing your risk is defined, but if you're going to do a put credit spread, why not? And like, how much would you spend on this? $250? Why not just buy a call option at like the 59 delta, like one strike in the money? I wouldn't go with a 37. This is a little too risky. But like, why wouldn't you just buy this? Just buy one contract for $250. It's the same amount of money as a credit spread, but your profit potential is way higher than a credit spread. Not financial advice, but that's the only thing that I don't like about credit spreads and debit spreads too. If the trade goes in your favor, there's only so much you're gonna make. I mean, like if I wanted to put a credit spread on for this right now, like I'm making $22 for $250 of risk. Like you could see this here. Max profit's $22. Like that's not a lot. That's a lot of risk for little reward. I mean, you'll probably win this because it's a high probability trade. Well, no trade's high probability. Anything can happen in the markets, but and you got to be careful with the energy and oil stuff. Oh, this isn't oil, but the energy sector. I try not to let politics or geopolitical stuff get into my strategy too much, but you never know. Something can happen with oil, and this stock just crashes or something. So, there's a little bit of risk around that. But if someone put a gun to my head and I had to do something with this stock, knowing that December's a decent month for SO, I'd probably go with just buying a call option. That's it. Because your risk is defined, your profit potential's unlimited technically. So if this stock went up like 10% in December, I mean, that's like a $7 move. You're talking like, at least a $200-$300 or 200% gain on your contract, which a credit spread will never give you that. But that's just my thoughts on it. Yeah, Robinhood is a Robinhood. I never really used it. I did use it, but I had Robinhood in like high school. This was like 2015, So this was actually maybe even earlier, maybe like 2014. It's been almost 10 years since I even touched Robinhood. I had Robinhood before anyone even knew about it. But Robinhood's very beginner friendly, so it's pretty good. Alright, let's go back to AMD here. Take a look. See how the rest of the day pans out. Looks like AMD's starting to cool off here, so. Damn, my computer is slow today. Dude, what is this? So I'm kind of thinking about trading tomorrow live stream. We'll see how my day pans out. If I'm too busy to do it, but maybe I'll hop on at like 3 o'clock tomorrow on a stream and just stream me trading. I mean, it's not going to be anything exciting. It's going to be closing out the AMD trade for a profit, hopefully, and entering LLY. I guess I could do that. So trade from like 3 to like 4:30 tomorrow for like an hour and a half. Hopefully work isn't in the way. I should kind of like trade on stream, but it's nothing really exciting. I really like all you need to know about my strategy is like what I'm looking at analysis wise, and I tell my trading plan on videos already, like when I'm gonna enter and when I'm gonna exit. So there's really no like point in showing anything live, but I guess I could. I just gotta make sure like no personal information is released on stream when I trade. That's all. So yeah, but I know some of you guys like to see the button clicking, which I get it. It's fun, especially when there's a profit. Alright, this I'm just going to delete because I don't know what the hell that is. Alright. %85 of existing mortgages are under 6%. A lot of people bought houses at like 4.5% interest rates or lower. A lot of people got in at like 2%, 2.5%, 3%. It's crazy. I was looking at houses and I saw a house that would be pre-COVID, so like 2019. This house was about $2,500 a month for like principal, interest, taxes, home insurance, the whole shebang. It's like $2,500 a month. That same house today is $5,000 a month to pay for the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and so on. It's crazy. Like, stuff has doubled in the past like 3 years. So between the home prices going up and interest rates going up, it's just like a double whammy. I don't think I don't really hear many people say that like, yeah, interest rates are high, which is a big effect, but interest rates being high and home values increasing like pretty much 40-50%. I mean, that's like a recipe for, not disaster technically, but it's a recipe for not letting people buy homes. You're really cutting out a large portion of the population who can't afford homes now. So hopefully things settle back down. We'll see. No one can really predict the future. That's why even with my strategy, what I do, it's like, my win rate is probably like 70%, but my risk to reward is like 1 to 3. So every $1 I risk, I make $3. And with like a 70% win rate, that's pretty good. And that's just based off of trades over the past like 10 years. But like even I lose. At the first trade I put on my channel for Apple back in October last month, it was a losing trade. I lost 55% of my trade. On like that position was down 55%. So, losing is just part of the game. It's really all about weathering the storm and sticking to your strategy. Alright, so that's good. Dude. Please stop doing that. I need more coffee. I have to go make another pot of coffee. Plus, I'm starving right now. I've been like working out pretty hard recently, and I just get hungry like every couple hours now. So, try not to drink too much coffee because that suppresses my hunger. But where are we sitting at here? 364%. Where's LLY? LLY is dropping. I think we're below the 9. We are below the 9. If we get a big drop on LLY, I want it to happen today or tomorrow. I'd really not want to. I don't want to enter LLY and it go down a bunch, but if it does, then so be it. If you guys could just leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate it. Try to get the likes up a little bit and get some more viewers in here. I know a lot more people are watching the scammers today. All the scammers are out in full force this morning, telling everyone they can make money trading the 1-minute charts, and if they buy their course for $100 a month, they'll become millionaires. Here we're showing real profit and real gains, real accounts, real trades. No BS in this corner. It's kind of surprising how many people get away with it. That looks good, that looks good. Let's get these net assets. Amy going back up. Alright, we're getting a little bit of pull back to the 9, back up. So we'll see how this pans out. We'll either have a trend up day or it's just going to keep hitting this top of this range and we'll come back down. Look at this. Very nice. I was kind of worried that AMD would drop. I was looking at it, I think it was last night. Well, I was looking at it last night. I made a video, but I was looking at it and I was like, maybe turning over. You know, it's end of the month. Seasonality kind of played out already. It's going to start going back the wayside, but no. Today it decided to go higher, so as soon as I saw it was going higher, I was like, all right, let's jump on stream because I'm going to be closing this trade in a couple days. So pretty much where the P&L is right now, I'll most likely be closing it out at this gain. But who knows? A lot can happen between now and tomorrow. So you guys will, if you keep following my channel month after month, you'll start to notice that most of my trading and action occurs at the turn of the months. So pretty much the last week of each month is when, it's go time. Starting to look at the analysis, starting to look at how everything performed, and just like building my plan for the next trade. So most of my work is, at the turn of each month. Poor liquidity? I don't know if the liquidity's poor on it. Do you mean, when you say liquidity, do you mean the bid and ask? I mean, that's pretty tight liquidity right there. A $30 spread between the bid and ask, that's about typical. That's about what you see for most options. I mean, it depends on the cost of the contract, but look, Eli Lilly is a big company. It has a $557 billion market cap, which is like among the highest in the S&P. So I tend to disagree with Tasty Trade, at least on Eli Lilly. Maybe that was true for previous years, but not now. Not now. LLY has plenty of liquidity. So I didn't know they did a rating. But oh yeah. LLY's coming down now, baby. That's what we want. We want AMD to go up and we want LLY to go down. Get that diversion going a little bit. Lets me make more money potentially. Alright, so we gotta put this there. That's good, good, good. Love this 9 EMA. I mean, I don't love it, but it's funny how it works. Typically when price is in an uptrend, let me get rid of these volume candles. I hate the volume candles. I don't even use them. Typically when price is in an uptrend like this, and we come back, you get a pullback in that uptrend, that 9 EMA tends to act as support. So, and it's been playing out still. So you can see here, we got support. Even yesterday it came down near it, found some support. And like once we started going up, we found support, right? And it doesn't happen all the time. But like when you know you're in a strong uptrend, when like let's say back here in May, we had a strong move to the upside. We came back and found support, move up higher, found support, went back higher, found support, and so on. But you got to be careful. You got to take it with a grain of salt with the 9 EMA, But if you know you're in an uptrend and you see a pullback and you're near the 9 EMA, and you know there's big volume behind it, so this is where volume is helpful. If you use the volume, when you see a big reversal like this and high volume, and you see it's going, the price is going up, it's going up, and then you see it come back to the 9 EMA, that's a good opportunity to get in. Not financial advice, but it's a good opportunity. But it doesn't always play out. You can see here, we were in an uptrend, and then, we found support for a moment and then crashed down. So that's the one thing with technical indicators you got to be careful with. They're not always right. Most of the time they're wrong, from what I've seen. So. Alright, it looks like AMD's starting to pull back here a little bit. Breaking the 9 EMA on the 5 minute, which doesn't mean anything, but definitely losing momentum. So I think if we do come down, we'll probably come down back to where we opened this morning, maybe around here, and go higher, or we're just going to range for the rest of the day. The overall market is looking, the Qs are coming down. Alright. So a little bit of pullback here, but that was a big strong move up to the upside. Pre-market we went up a decent amount, so we're up decently pre-market. Probably one of the biggest gaps we've had pre-market in a little bit. It's been a while since we've gapped up this much, so. So, alright. I'm surprised I didn't get more viewers this morning. I'd think most of you guys would be up, trading or doing something. But it's funny, I stream at night mainly, like in the evening or towards nighttime, and I get more viewership at night. I think it's because swing traders, we're pretty much looking at stocks at any time of the day. I think most people that are on stream or on YouTube in the morning are trying to scalp or day trade, aka lose money, because most of those guys aren't making money. They're just fooling you. A lot of them are fooling you. They don't even show the broker statements. They don't even show their, think or swim. They don't show you anything. And if they do, it's paper traded. It's a fake account. I've seen guys, they use real accounts, but they make so much money from their, let's say a paid Discord or educational course or something. They make so much money through membership stuff that they're willing to take a portion of that money and actually trade it, but they don't trade profitably. Like, they just lose money. But they still make out profit simply by using your guys' money for memberships. So it's kind of messed up. But what are you gonna do? Everyone would rather hear, they can make, turn $500 into $1 million in 6 months, rather than saying, hey, you know what, you can use a simple strategy and consistently, slowly but surely, build up your account over time, over like a 5-year, 10-year period. The stock market's definitely, it's a long game. It's not something you make a bunch of money with really fast. Pretty much everyone that says they're making a lot of money day trading, they're losing money. I'm sure there's a couple people out there that actually make money from scalping and day trading, but I've yet to find them. I've yet to find people who are that transparent. And it's like, and a lot of them who are transparent, they also charge money. They're like, oh yeah, you want me to be transparent? Well, you give me $500 for the month and I'll show you. It's like, no. Like, that's the one thing, like, I've contemplated so many times, just like, oh, I can further monetize my YouTube channel, charge you guys, but it's like, I'd rather you guys save your money and get free education and use that extra money towards your trading account or something good. If I were going to charge you guys for something, it would have to be a really good product or service for it to be worth it. But I personally think stuff should be free, educational stuff, and a lot of stuff is free. There's so much good content on YouTube, trading stuff and education. You don't even need to pay someone to teach you. If you're interested enough in it and you want to go with it, just go on YouTube, Google stuff. Just stay interested, stay curious. And trade small too, especially in the beginning. I wish I traded a lot smaller when I first started out, because I would have a lot more money right now, but it is what it is. So you gotta pay your market tuition. But yeah, I've been trading seriously for like over a year now, almost 2 years. And prior to that, I was always investing and trading stuff, but nothing like crazy, like not options or anything. It was mainly crypto before this and just like other stocks, just trading shares, making good money doing that. But like once I got into options, like, I knew about options since college. I learned about it in college because I have a finance degree. Already like learned about futures and options and derivatives and swaps. I know how all that stuff works, but there's a difference between learning something, educating yourself, and then actually doing it. There's a big difference. Like even my strategy, I can give everyone my strategy like I am right now, and there's going to be people who still lose money. Even if it's a good month, there's going to be people who lose money following my trades because they closed out early, or there was a loss for the first week of the trade, and that person didn't feel comfortable with it and they closed it out. Maybe they risked too much of their account in one trade. A lot of it comes down to risk management and your psychology. The back testing, the data, once you get all that stuff squared away underneath the hood, really comes down to sticking to your guns and sticking to your data. Thanks, Harold. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'd rather be like transparent with everyone than like I could easily right now, like I'm being completely honest. Right now, I can just start putting up clickbaity thumbnails, put up all these fake strategies, and say, "Hey, join my Discord for $100 a month." You know, and I can easily do that. Bait and switch, you guys. But like, I don't want to do that. I want to sleep easy at night. I get more. I get more fulfillment out of just being transparent and showing you guys how it really is, and talking to you guys at like a human to human level. I mean, and the reason why I'm doing this is because there's really not many guys out there like me. Because I've been scouring the YouTube trading space for a while now. I mean, you name the channel, I've probably come across it. And I'm sure there's plenty of other guys out there that are small YouTubers that I've never heard of that trade, and they're real and they're profitable and they don't sell anything. But I don't know. That's why I feel like there's a space in the YouTube trading space. There's a void that needs to be filled. Someone who's real, transparent, isn't trying to make a quick buck off of you. I'm sure I'll make money off of YouTube through like AdSense or maybe sponsorships, but I don't even know if I want to do sponsorships because a lot of those companies I don't like. I don't like prop firms. I don't like a lot of the brokerages that just like push their, oh, you get one free stock when you sign up with us. I don't really, even that I have problems with. So it's like I already am making enough money off of working and trading. I mean, you can see my P&L for this month. I'm making nearly $5,000 in 1 month. I mean, you do that 12 times in 1 year, that's $60,000 a year. So you can already tell it's like I'm already making well above the average American salary or median salary. It's like, why do I need to scam people to make even more? It's like, no. I'd rather just be content with what I got already, keep building what I got, and just have a good community on YouTube. You do YouTube for fun. Like right now, I'm working. I'm clicking away on my other computer working. So I'm sorry if I'm neglecting the screen time and what's going on, but AMD looks like it's starting to hold some support here. It's holding the previous high from November 22nd. Let's put this on 15 minutes so we can see it a little bit better. Yep. So I do believe in price levels. So I believe in like the top of ranges and the bottom of ranges. That stuff is a valid strategy. I don't follow like the ICT stuff or smart money concepts, but I do look at previous highs and lows because it's a pretty good metric to look at. But it's nothing. Again, it's just another way of, interpreting price action. But I do look at it. Same thing with the 9 EMA. I like to look at the 9 EMA because it typically holds around that area. But again, it doesn't mean anything in the long run. It's just another tool. So with trading, you have to have multiple tools, definitely. You have to have a basis for your strategy, and then you have to have, tools that you can implement into your strategy. It just gives you a little bit more edge, just a tiny bit more. Like indicators on a chart, I feel like only give you a couple percentage points of win rate edge. You're only putting yourself ahead a little bit using charts. You definitely need to have a fundamental basis in your strategy. So yeah. So Harold, if you think LOY is if Tasty Trade thinks LOY is poor, are you looking at a different stock for this month or for December, or you have your own strategy? Kind of, I'm interested in what you got to think. Eli Lilly's coming back up here. Made a new low. Local low. Okay. See, this is why I believe in ranges, because look, you see this area down here? Every time we come down into here, we bounce right out of it. Come down into it, bounce right out of it. So this may be a beautiful trade setting up for December. They're handing it to me on a platter right now. Oh, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited for LLY. Hopefully it stays down for a couple, at least another day. But it may not. It may be almost at 600 by the time I get in. So, nice bottom wicks on the 15-minute. All right, let's get. I think for this month, AMD, I think there's a little bit of luck behind it, especially with the earnings. AMD posted a good earnings for the third quarter. And really, once that earnings came out right here, and I was in the trade before this 9% move, but once I got in here and the earnings came out, we blasted. And it put my trade in the green so far that, you know, I was already happy enough with my investment from there on, but we just kept going up for the rest of the month. It's crazy how that works. But I guess we could put a green there and put a white, or we'll do a red here to signal a buy and a sell. It's very nice. I mean, that's just like, this is a perfect month. This is just perfect. you can't ask for any better than this, really. I mean, I guess you could ask for better, but like, if I could have this happen every single month, geez, I'll be like a multi-millionaire in like a couple of years, I think. Probably not, though. I think it'll take a little bit longer than that. Alright, let's get that. So where are we sitting? 349% profit. What's the theta? I want to see the theta on AMD right now. At least on my contract. Theta's $5. Okay, that's not bad at all. Is that one? Yep. Looking good there. How far are we from all-time highs? Or, well, this isn't all-time high, but this is the local high. Right now we are 6.44%. So unless we get a 6% move between now and tomorrow, my position will see a new high, but probably not. We'll probably be settling out right where we are by tomorrow. Yeah. use TTO liquidity rate as a filter in selecting options trades. I like to trade directional butterflies, so liquidity is very important in multi-leg spreads. Yes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I only consider 4-star. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's a huge factor I didn't even think of. So yeah, if you're trading spreads and butterflies or iron condors, you definitely need that liquidity. I've never really backtested, in this case, LLY for multi-leg trades. So yeah, if the liquidity is not good for LLY for multi-legged trades, then that makes complete sense now. I should have known that because I know Tasty Trades, they love selling. They love options premiums and going short. So I should have known that, but yeah, thank you for clarifying. Butterflies are interesting because you can put such a little amount into a butterfly and make so much money. But again, it's that liquidity. With butterflies, you need to have that liquidity because you can miss a fill and lose your trade like that so quickly. I've messed with butterflies a little bit, but they have such a great risk to reward. That's good. Man, I need another coffee. I need coffee and I need food. I may go upstairs and throw on a pot of coffee real quick. Come back. Alright, where are we sitting at? 356, 245. Eli Lilly's down still. Alright. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go throw on a cup of coffee and be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, back in the battle station. Where are we sitting now? Alright, AMD's still chilling. Coming back up. Looking good. Alrighty. Looking very, very nice. Did I download that? I did. That looks good. Put on that. We'll do Hey, Jason. Thanks, man. Yeah, we're having a good day. AMD's up. We're at new local highs for AMD right now, so feeling good. I was actually surprised by how much we gapped up this morning. So yeah, but we'll be closing out the AMD trade tomorrow. I'll be posting a video tomorrow. I may even stream my trading tomorrow. So yeah, if I trade it tomorrow, then I'll show you. I guess I could show you guys what I do. I keep getting this message from my stream saying my bit rate's too low. What the hell is this? Oh, audio. 128. Okay. I don't know if I could change that now. I don't think I can. Huh. Because it's because of my microphone. Let's see if I can. Okay. That's alright. You guys can still hear me fine, right? Because I keep getting like this notification that my audio is like, my bit rate for my audio's too low or something. Maybe. I think this is a new microphone, so I may have to change some settings on my computer. But I think you guys can hear me fine. I've been talking for like an hour now, so. Alright, let's get this downloaded and get this slapped up. Get this done. That looks good, that looks good. Send it. Yeah, look at that. So this was the little box I drew on like the 15-minute for LLY. You can just see like the amount of bottom wicks in here. It's nice. So I hope for December LLY works out and some of you guys can catch a gain. Hopefully we can catch some gains on LLY. I think it'll bring the community a little bit closer together. I think a lot of people over the past, month or so have discovered my channel and, obviously they're not in the trade, or at least they didn't know about my channel before they saw my trade. So, yeah, hopefully we get some people making some money on their end. It'd be nice. I'm just waiting for when I'm just waiting for when I put on a trade and it goes against me bad and I make no money, and I'm gonna get the backlash from some people. But I think if you're gonna blame someone for losing a trade, then you should really look at yourself first. So yeah, but we'll see how that goes. I'm not really about the drama stuff. I kind of steer away from that sort of thing. Like, I don't even want my channel to get that big. I kind of want to keep things low key. I kind of want to be the diamond in the rough. Just another guy trading, making money, staying low profile. I think as long as I keep my 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 video thumbnails and titles, moderate in terms of attraction towards new viewers, I think I'll be alright. I won't be blowing up, so. I don't even know how much money I'll make off of AdSense revenue off of YouTube. Like, it'll probably be like $1,000 a year, which, hey, that's still a lot of money. I'll take it. I could probably make $1,000 off of a credit spread in like 2 weeks, or off of an AMD trade in November. But is this okay? Whoa. Sitting good. Just wrapping up some work on my end here, guys. So I'll be interacting with the charts here shortly. I'm just working my normal job. Got right now I got finals coming up. So next week I'm gonna be done with school next week. Not done with school, but you know, done with the semester. I'm in graduate school right now, so it's fun stuff. Man, I am hungry right now. When I go upstairs to grab a cup of coffee, I'm gonna grab like a banana or something. I just don't have time to make like eggs or something. Something with protein. I'll honestly say this, when I started working out like consistently, like my trading got a lot better. I don't know what it is with working out, but like it just helps your I guess it helps your discipline. Pretty interesting. But it wasn't until I started working out that like I started to see a lot more improvement in my trading. It's kind of weird how that works, but pretty cool. Which got value there. Alright, that, save that. We're going back up. Where are we looking? Oh yeah. Alright, so this may be turning into a trend update. We'll see. If we break this high of what is that? 125.26? What is it? No. 125.72. I'm gonna add an alert. I'm gonna keep an alert there just so I get pinged. I can hear it. I do free weights. I have my own like little gym set up in my house. I used to go to the gym years ago, but I just, you know what it is? So many people are in the gym nowadays, and like you can never get on a machine, especially where I live. I live. I'm not gonna tell you where I live exactly, but I live in the New York City area. So it's like everyone and their mother works out. So like the gyms are always packed. So a few years ago I bit the bullet and just bought my own equipment. So I have my own bench, my own like squat rack. I have adjustable dumbbells. That's what you really need. I mean, I'm not trying to become like, you know that guy Sam Sulik. I'm not trying to become a guy like that. But, I'm trying to stay toned, and I sit around all day for work and school, so it's like I need to do something to get my heart rate up and get some energy exerted. But yeah. So yeah, free weights, no aerobic. I don't really do any like cardio stuff. I'm pretty skinny. Like I'm naturally thinner. I would consider myself a hard gainer. So like for me to like build muscle, which I have been, I have to eat a lot. So like running and like doing any sort of cardio stuff, I'm steering away from that right now. Although I know cardio is so important, which I'll probably get back to it someday. I used to run a lot more in high school, track and field, but not so much anymore. But like working out psychologically, it's like one of the best things. I think as a trader, you need to like work out or play a sport, or do something, because you're getting all these like psychological thoughts and just from like the market. It can be mentally draining, so you need to like release that tension out and doing something, activity, some hobby. So important. That didn't work. There we go. Mm-mm. 12. Looks good. Bottom wicking. Oh. Yeah, this could be a trend. This could be a trend change right here. Are we making a lower high? Coming back lower? How's the overall market doing? It's kind of fading still. Qs are fading. SPX is fading. AMD's putting up a fight though. Definitely putting up a fight, which is good. Okay. Good. I apologize for any of the clicking. I don't know if my mic is picking that up. If it's annoying, let me know. I'll change my settings or something, but I'm trying to get something done in the background here. Typically don't stream in the mornings or, during work hours because, I'm getting pulled aside with 100 different things. That's why I like streaming at night, but I'm just trying it today. Trying something different. I think I can handle it though. As long as you guys aren't annoyed by the pauses and the clicking in the background, then I think we're okay. What's better to stream during the market? The market's being open. I feel like every time I make a video or a stream, it's when the markets are closed. What's the fun in that? And I think my coffee's ready too. I have to go grab that. Grab a banana. Need a banana. And then we'll have a big lunch. Alright, cool. Alright, got that. Then we just need to grab these. Open that. Oh, come on. LLY is slowly coming back. I know I'm not in this trade, but yeah, it came down into this bottom wick region. It's starting to exit, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes from here. It looks like it wants to go higher. This could be a V recovery for the morning. Okay. Let me throw this one in here. Oh, you are in today, okay. Okay, good. Save that. Don't need that. Well, okay. All right. Sorry about the pause there. Looks like AMD's moving up. Looks like it wants to make a new high of the day. That is good for me. I think we're about to hit the $5,000 mark too. I think we hit it. I think I did hit it earlier this morning, but I think we're about to hit it again, so that's exciting. How much are we up today? Oh, we made $1,000 today. Cool. Okay. Feels good. $1,000 day. I think yesterday I was down like 200, 300. I forgot. It was down a little bit, but now we're back up. Let's see this hit all-time high, or not all-time high, but new high a day. Alright, I think I got all these, so... Oh, come on, computer. Alrighty. Busy, busy, busy morning. Alright, looks like we're about to reach a new high a day. Getting close. Up almost 3% now. Yep, up 3%. That's what I messed up. There we go. Just touched. Just touched. Right off the new high. Close. Very, very close. Alright. Let's wrap this up and send it off. And we can start looking at more chart stuff. I also need to grab a coffee. That coffee is brewed and hot, ready for me. And we got food coming too. Man, my computer is so slow. Yeah, I was gonna mention that to you before, Harold. Because I like my credit when I used to do credit spreads or trade them, it was only on SPX. Because there's no assignment risk. SPX is all cash settled. So yeah, good point. But that was like all I traded. I'm pretty sure like NDQ, the Nasdaq index, same thing. So yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a coffee. Alright, back in action. So it looks like we just rejected the high of day on that last 5-minute candle on AMD, but still sitting up, still making higher lows. Eli Lilly is fading again. So, and we're just under $5,000 profit. I'm really hoping we hit 5,000, or I hit 5,000 by the time I close out the trade tomorrow. That'd be really cool. Got myself a banana, and we got a panini on the way from a deli, so we're eating good. And I'll probably make eggs or something later. $125.72. $125.72. Where did we come up to on this one? Oh, $125.71. 1 cent. Just 1 cent off. Wow. I'll show you some private information. This is AMD. I think I've showed this before, but these are the AMD trades going back like 8 years, and you can see AMD has only lost once, but look at the returns every time. I mean, 2021 AMD returned 641%. Kind of crazy. Hey Sky, how's it going? Oh, getting a big drop now. Not really that big. But coming back, pulling back here. I just want to see $5,000 P&L by tomorrow. I want to see a nice full number. Oh yeah, everyone's liking that AMD. Everyone's liking it. I'm liking it. My account's liking it. Made a lot of money this month. Well, you never make until you actually close the trade, but potentially I will be making a lot of money. I'm closing the trade tomorrow, so hoping it's above like $44,000 by tomorrow. Pretty used to seeing, $1,000 swings in my position in like one day. So like today we were up a lot more earlier, but kind of pulling back right now. I'm just keeping an eye on the 5-minute, but yeah, looking good. LOY, I've been watching that because I'm going to be entering that tomorrow after I close that AMD, and it's going into discount. So May be able to scoop up a nice price. Tasty platform, Fidelity. I don't think I've ever used Fidelity. Tasty platform is nice. They do have a nice platform. It's very beginner friendly. I've seen it. Their options chain, the look of their options chain is really nice. I'm pretty sure they put like the implied, is it the implied volatility? Or no, they put the, well, I guess it is implied volatility, but they put the expected move on the options chain so you can like visibly see like what the move is going to be for a certain period of time, which is helpful. I mean, that's helpful if you want to sell options, so you stay out of the expected move range. You stay like, I don't know, like the 2 standard deviations, 2 sigma. So let's see, I need this, and that. Wait, that's not it. It's probably this one right here. Yep. Alright, so we need to do this one. I don't like that. That's better. Actually. Okay. Perfect. I was just adjusting my screen so I can keep the news up in the background. I like to look at the headlines as they come in throughout the day. I don't really base too much of my analysis or anything on the news, but I like to stay up to date with everything. Because you never know. Sometimes you have a sudden drop in prices and you're like, what the hell's going on? And you look at the news and something's going on. Usually most price fluctuations or big drops or big spikes are due to economic data or Fed speaker. So looking at an economic calendar is better for that type of stuff. Alright, let's get this done. Now we're dropping a little bit. Now the question is, are we going to make a higher low right here? Or are we just going to break down? It looks like the Qs and SPY are starting to fade. So we may be looking at more of a downturn here. But even still, even with this price action on like the Qs, let's say, AMD still looks great. On a 5-minute, it's not bad. So I'm kind of happy that AMD's making new local highs towards the last couple days of my trade being open. So if today and tomorrow, maybe tomorrow we'll have a good day as well, I may be closing this trade out at like max profit. Got really lucky with the timing. Sometimes it works like that. You just like, you open the trade at like, I mean, this, if I close tomorrow and we're somewhere up here, I mean, like, you can't get any better than this. Like, I literally entered right here. Let's take this moving average out of the way. Let me put a, let's put a horizontal line with a magnet. I entered right here at this horizontal line on this day, right at the end of the day. I mean, like, you can't ask for anything better than this. I mean, I guess you could, but this is, like, perfect. Hopefully we close somewhere up here. Good trade. Very, very good trade. Let's not jinx it. I have that kind of luck where, you know, you're in this position right now, and then like the day you're gonna close the trade, it just like dumps like 20%. It's just like, ugh. I don't think that'll happen though. I'm just joking. It's today the 29th. Alright, that looks good. We find support again? I don't know. Looking a little hairy. Really watching the Q right now. The Q, okay. Alright, so we may... Alright, so if we're going to find support, just at a lower time frame level, it would technically be, let me change this, I don't like this, there we go. It would technically be, actually, let me, that's good, yeah. Let's go to like a 15-minute. If we're going to find support, it's going to be in this area, which we're kind of dipping through that right now, so it may not be finding support. Remember, old resistance usually acts as new support. But not always. You could just slice through it like a hot knife in butter. Just like this. Just another reason why technical analysis is just one of those things that you take with a very, very big grain of salt. Maybe a salt rock. A salt rock lamp. That looks good. Is AMD the biggest one on my list today? It is. Look at that. 2.25%, and everything else is, well, Birkenstock's been doing good. Man, I wish I bought this stock on its IPO because it just keeps going up. Like I'm just like, yeah, I'll buy it when it pulls back. Yeah, I'll buy it when it pulls back, and then it's just like it goes higher. It went up 9% yesterday. They have earnings today. I think. Is it today? Yeah. I guess after hours. All right. Alright, starting to lose money now. Well, we're not losing money. We're up good for today. Up very nicely. Can't ask for anything better. Now, part of my strategy and the way I trade, I think most trading, like, you should have a somewhat of a hands-off approach, especially once you're in the trade. Like, I put on this trade at the beginning of the month. It could have gone down completely. Like Apple. Apple did that. I put on the trade for Apple. It went up, and then, like, halfway throughout the month, it just went down, and then went down even more. And I lost. And then this month, I put on the trade for AMD. It went up, and it kept going up. So, like, this strategy is really, you're at the market's mercy. You're at the mercy of the market. And I guess that goes for any investor who's longer term. But the stress is way less. I guess it could be stressful if your risk percentage of your account is high. Then yeah, you could still stress from swing trading. But let's say you're risking 5% of your account or 1% of your account on a swing trade, and you hold it for the entire month, and you just let it do what it has to do. You let that market play out. Let the market play out. The chances of you making money, especially with a stock that has good seasonality, has good fundamentals, the company's still strong. The chances of you making money are high. So, but all of it's part of losing. So if you lose, it is what it is. But those are just my thoughts. Is this high? Okay. Oh, here it is. I hate when they do this. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I think I'll probably do a stream tomorrow for my trading around like 3 o'clock. And then I'll post a video, of course, right after that, as planned. So yeah, kind of busy with work on my end here, so kind of neglecting you guys and not really talking as much, and so it's just one of the reasons why I swing trade, because I just can't sit here and click buttons all day, trading. So, but yeah, I will catch up with everyone soon, tomorrow. And yeah, hope you all have a nice day, and talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, see you later.